Alright guys, what's up? Just want to talk to you a little bit about digestion, what I do for digestion. People have asked me, how do you eat 900 grams of carbs, 200 grams of carbs at a meal and be able to eat a couple hours later, eat your other 200-gram carb meal. So what I've started doing, I do apple cider vinegar with some lemon juice and 10 grams of glutamine first thing in the morning fasted. I also take Flora by Ambrosia, which is a probiotic. I take one cap of Flora. I take 1 cap of Digest Aid by Revive Labs. I take 2 caps of this Morpho Biome. It's just a gastrointestinal support supplement. And then I take one, it's like a chocolate wafer of the MTS machine uptake. On my regular days, my medium days, which are 675 carb, or my low days, which are 330 carb, I only do these in the morning. I only do this in the morning. On my high days, I do this a second time after meal 3 or 4, depending on how big my meal is or how full I feel. I also take about 2 to 3 15 to 20 minute walks a day. On high days, I try to take an extra walk, just moving around, getting all your food processing, helps you digest your food when you're moving around. You're not just sitting around, and it just allows me to digest everything better. I can take a walk and then I can eat like 30 minutes later. So if I'm ever just super full, I'll just go for a walk and then come back and I'm able to eat my next meal. And then also in the mornings, I do a green supplement. This one has like fiber and some probiotics and stuff in to help you digest. And then in the evenings, I take Fiber Plus by Project AD. I take a serving of Daily Greens by Revive. And then I take this Organ Defender by Guts and Glory. It's got NAC in it, red yeast powder, hawthorn berry, milk thistle. It's just like an overall support supplement, and it's in powder form. I actually just mix it with these two, which sounds terrible because this is like a punch flavor. These are both chocolate, but I don't really care. I just drink them. So that's what I do on a daily basis. I know it's a lot to keep up with, but if I wasn't doing this, because I tried it a couple days, my digestion was awful. This actually is apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, and glutamine. I started doing when I started working with Justin, and I actually no longer take my heartburn medication. I do occasionally have to eat some Tums if I eat like a meal out or a cheat meal or something where it's high calorie, a bunch of fats and stuff like that, because I don't eat a lot of fats on a daily basis. My carbs are so high, my protein's high. So my fats are very minimal, which also helps me digest everything. I'm not eating a ton of protein on my high day. I'm only eating 40 grams a meal, but after I subtract all my protein out of my carbs, my actual direct protein is usually like 4 ounces, so like 20-25 grams of actual protein. And my fats are as low as I can get them. Most meals around 2.5 grams. My post-workout meal, because I do fat-free milk, cereal with 0 fat, and then 1 scoop of whey isolate. The 1 scoop of whey isolate's the only thing that has a gram of fat in it. So that meal, I can eat an hour after I eat that meal. So it digests so quickly. But my other meals, as long as I keep my fats low and my protein, moderate, I'd say, I get through the day. I just get it done. I also have some GHRP6 if I need it for appetite, and then MK677. I don't take MK677 on a daily basis. I don't like it every day. I don't like how it affects insulin sensitivity. I don't like how much water bloat I have from it. Everyone says, oh man, I get starving on it. I'm hungry on it all the time. Well, that hunger only lasts for about a week or 2. Then it goes away. So the way I use it, and this was taught to me by Boston Lloyd, actually, because I worked with him one point in time. He's actually a very good coach. I know a lot of people despise him, think he's reckless, but he's not like that with clients. Very knowledgeable, very good coach. Probably my best look that I've ever had in the off season until this year. I was about 255, 260, and probably, a little bit fatter than this, but still had full abs and everything. But the way I do it, I take 25 milligrams of MK677 the night before a high day, and then if I need to, I'll use GHRP6 throughout the day to get my meals down. I run growth hormone, so I don't take GHRP6 for the growth hormone benefits. I take it for the hunger benefits. And I'm actually currently not having to use any GHRP6, and I haven't implemented the MK677, but I think when food gets over about 1,000 grams of carbs, I'm gonna have to start doing that, and that's the route I'm gonna go. Seems to work really well. I've used it in off season before. Allows me to push a ton of food and constantly be hungry. I don't really think, pushing food at all costs is super beneficial. But if my coach says I got to eat more, then that's what I'm going to do this year.